Hello, YouTube. Hold on. Okay. Basically, I'm just getting a whole lot of information out of my head right now. I want to put it out there. The new discussion right now is who's the true Israelites, and um, it was Farrakhan who made a speech. That was, I think, very informative. One of the things that I do believe that he left out was the fact that the only thing that Esau will always be a slave of his brother until he throw his brother's yoke off his shoulder. Once he throw his brother's yoke off his shoulder, he starts to function independently, and then he's able to get his birthright and his blessings back. So that's one of the things that I think that was left out. I was typing it to somebody else on text. So I'm just trying to read and see if I left anything out. Oh, and one of the main pivotal things that if you really read the story in the Bible, you'll see it was almost as though Esau had a inferiority complex. Like he felt like he was less of a person because his mother kind of favored or had more favoritism towards Isaac. And I think that made him have an inferiority complex. And in a way, I can see how black people can use that towards their plight, because as long as you have that inferiority complex, you will always be a slave to your brother. And that's a very true statement. You know what I'm saying? It's written in the Bible and it's been written so long ago, but it's very true. Black people have this inferiority complex that always makes them a slave to their brother. And until you throw your brother's yoke off your shoulders, you can't you'll always be his slave. You know what I'm saying? Um One of the things that I wanted to talk about is a what okay, this is my theory. My theory is Esau and Isaac were Asian and Indian. Because if you read the description, it said one was of red complexion and was hairy, and the other had smooth skin. It didn't really give a color for the one that had smooth skin, but it did say that it had smooth skin. If you look at Indian and Asian people, they have that same difference. And I would think that that story would be more accurate for them. And generally, the way that I see it is, I think it was racism, because I think that Asian people are ancient albinos. I think that they're nothing but ancient albinos that has evolved into their own species of people. And that, we see the fresh albinos, but if those albinos was pushed to only breed with each other, would they keep breeding that deficiency in their pigmentation? And we don't really know that. We don't know the answers to that. And I think that, that's what I think Asians are. And I think that they're more black, you know what I'm saying, than we really think. If you look at their features and you look at their nose, how they look and stuff like that, they look more black. If I paint my face white, a white complexion, I would look Asian. You would think I was Asian before you would think I was white or Indian. And that's really the truth. You know what I'm saying? White people has always did better with Indian people. It was the discovery of the Indian people over here that really started their whole little power stride that they have right now. And those Indians accepted them in. And that's why they consider themselves to be Indo-European. But if you study the Silk Roads and what took place in the Middle East, you will see that it was Afro Asiatic. It wasn't Indo-European, it was Afro Asiatic. And when Indo-European was able to push its way through the Middle East, it divided us. And see, black people are so colorblind, and they've been taught to be so about color that they don't realize that Asian people could be more black than biracial people, than Indian people. You just looking at the color, but an albino who has no pigmentation is full black. He just didn't have pigmentation. And how can you put a mix between that? Racism has messed up the whole order. I believe right now is white, Asian, Indian, then black. But it could be black, Asian, Indian, then white. And the only thing that messed up that order for us was racism. We want to be biracial. We want to look like Beyonce. We want to look all like this. And as long as you want to look like that, guess who got to give it to you? White people. And you'll always be looking for white people. You will need white people. They have to make sure you need them. You have to read The Secret on my channel page, because I get in cold. I get in a little bit more deep. But you'll always need them as long as you want to look like that. And that's just the truth. I said, I think that's almost it. Let me just check. Okay. Well, thank you, YouTube, again. I'm going to get out of here, and y'all have a good day. Hit me up. Hit up my page. Check out the other videos. Let me know what you think. Basically, I'm just trying to give my perception. If I'm not necessarily always totally correct, but I feel like if you can't prove me wrong, then I gotta be right. So please put down what you think and how you think things are different and all of that good stuff.